just at the night. But while we are doing our daily routine, what will happen if we do it every hourly or every 2 hourly? What if we sit in 1 minute silence? What will this practice do? We are living in a world of ego consciousness. When we are in the vibration of ego consciousness, when we are dependent, when we blame the outer world for every situation, but when we do practice soul consciousness for 1 minute, in that 1 minute, we go away from this world of ego consciousness. The number of times we get detached from the world of ego consciousness, the dependency ends. For example, there is a railing of the stairs. My body is weak, so I have to hold the railing to climb the stairs. That's my physical dependency. So if I'm weak, I have to hold that railing to walk. And then that's how it becomes a habit. We can't walk without that. But what we can do now, we are holding it. But we have to leave it for a moment. When we leave it momentarily and we climb 2 stairs only, our dependency reduces. It finishes. Tomorrow we can leave it for 1 more minute. And in a matter of few days, the railing will not even be required. We'll not even know when did we shift from dependency to independent. When will we know it? Can it happen? We have a different response to the same situation. Can this happen? So how to do it? And we have to do it in a way that nobody else gets to know about it. That's why we'll do a small practice. We'll not even close our eyes. We're not required to close our eyes. If I ask you to remember your child right now, do it. Don't close your eyes and do remember your child back home. Can you do it? You can do, right? And what happened? How did you remember him or her? What came in front of you? You remember means what did you do? You visualized, right? The face came in front of you. So for the face to come in, you did not have to close your eyes. So you can remember your child even while you're walking or you're doing other things. Will somebody else gets to know? No. That's how we're going to remember God as well. If we close our eyes and do it, then it's going to be, the patient will be like what the doctor is doing. Patient will be like, does this doctor not know? Is he asking the God what to do? See, try one thing. You know everything, no doubt. You know exactly what to do. But if you take 1 second while you're writing the prescription, if you just take out 1 second, not even 1 minute, if you just take 1 second, you create a thought, you ask God what to do, you just do it for 1 second. How much will it take? Just 1 second. Can we do that? Can we take 1 second? What do you think? Will this help? Will there be any difference? Any difference? Anyways, we know the answer. But when we ask God what to do for this patient, 2 things will happen. First thing can happen, you can get a different thought. Second hand, if the thought is the same, if you have added the vibration of God, The healing vibration, the power will increase while you're writing it, and the patient will heal better. And the patient will get the power of God. How will people get better with your power? That will only happen when we raise our power, when we increase our power. And how to increase our power? We have to we have to take the power of powerhouse. If a senior doctor is standing in front of you, you know everything. But if a senior is still standing in front of you, you'll look at him, right? For a moment. So when you see that, the blessings of your senior do come. You know everything. You're making food every day. But what if any elder is standing beside you? You'll just look at him. What to do? We know everything. What is the need to ask? But as in the moment we look at them, we ask their love, their blessings to come in. So while we are doing other things, we need to connect to the powerhouse, to the God, to the Supreme. We need to connect to God. The one who comes to get treated, he makes sure he gets connected to God. But the one who treats, he needs to get connected to dog. So at the very moment you look yourself as a soul and gets connected to God, you'll raise yourself higher than the soul sitting in front. You'll get connected to God, and then you and the divine power will heal the soul sitting in front of you. It's all going to happen in 1 second. And if we do that, what we saw yesterday, so if we are connected to God, will not catch the vibration of the person sitting in front of us who is having pain, fear. So will not become the receiver if we get connected to God. Rather will transmit the power of God to the person sitting in front, to the patient. That way we'll never get tired emotionally. Physically we might get tired because emotionally we are getting ourselves charged with the power of God. Some days we say we don't have time to meditate in the morning, but that's fine. Can we take out 5 minutes? Whom do we need to heal? Firstly ourselves, then our body, then our relationships, then others, and then the nature. All this is going to happen through me. You have learned throughout this day how to write your thoughts. Now let's write our personal thoughts. Thought to reality. Is it clear? Are you guys sure? The thought becomes reality. You know what's the biggest proof of this? You know what the biggest proof? Self experience. You should not believe anything unless it's our own experience. But because it's their experience. But we need to look at their experience and do experiment on our own for sure. Before that, it's belief. But when you make it your own experience, it becomes a truth. So we take somebody else's belief, we do experiment. The day it becomes our experience, it becomes our truth. And after that, doesn't matter what the world says. People will be like, no, I'm not possible. You'll be like, this is my experience. There is no bigger property than experience. Somebody says to you, mango is very sweet, very sweet. You'll keep on listening. You'll be like, oh, is it? Is mango that sweet? But till the time you don't taste it yourself, you'll never know. You'll never know. Once you have it, then only you'll get to know that what's the meaning of a mango being sweet. So whatever we gain from here, it should not remain at the level of knowledge. It has to get converted to experience and power. And power only comes when it becomes my experience. Come on, let's write down our thoughts. What's the method of thoughts to reality? What's the language? Do you remember the movie we heard the song All Is Well? Now listen. We don't remember the other song, but we remember All Is Well is right. What's the line? No matter whatever happens, you what all you have to say is all is well. That's what the song say. What no matter what happens in life, do not think about the problem. You just keep on saying all is well and all is well gonna happen. That's for sure. Yesterday we wrote 3 laws: thought to reality, thought to the world, and a thought creates the world, thoughts create a destiny, and thought creates reality. Where is the thought? Here. This is a thought, this is a world. I. It's not the body, it's me, the soul. My thought, my world gets created through my thought. So, what's the first world? This is me. What is my first world? My body. So, from here, any thought which we create, where does it reach? Thought will create a feeling. So, generally, we see ourselves on the level of feeling. How am I feeling Today, we don't ask others, "What are you thinking today?" We do ask, "What are you feeling today?" So, we always talk on the level of feeling. But we can never change ourselves on the level of feeling. We have to change our thoughts to change our feelings. So if any day we are feeling low or not happy and somebody says feel happy, be good, not possible. We need to think for 1 second, and what was I thinking for, because of which I'm not feeling good. So thoughts create feelings. Repeated feelings will create an attitude. Some people say this very pessimistic, very negative. That's how the attitude becomes. How did it become? By repeating the same feeling every time. How did it become? By repeating the same thought every time. First is thought, second is feeling. Repeated feelings will become my attitude. Attitude will come into action. That's a process. That's how it works. My attitude will create my action. Repeated action. Repeated action will become my habit. All my habits put together create my personality. All my habits put together will create my personality. And my personality will create my destiny. You go to the same medical college, you study the same thing. Your college will be the same, your teacher will be the same, your study will be same. And let's assume all of you are the same, at you all get same marks. But still, destiny will land you in different practices. Yes or no? So, what's the factor working here? Everyone has a different personality. Destiny is based on our personality. So, thoughts, feeling, attitude, action, habit, my personality. Personality will create destiny. So, we reach the destiny through my thoughts. One wrong thought will change my destiny. One right thought will also create my destiny. One right thought will smoothen my relationships. One wrong thought will break my relations. So every thought is important. So if every thought is important, so what's the source of our thoughts? Three things, three raw materials. Because we say negative thinkings, but how? Why negative thinking? Why can't pure, powerful thinking be natural way of living? Because there are three source of thoughts. One is my belief system. What do I believe about things? Till the time I think my body, this is my belief system. When I say it's my role, that's my belief system. Since yesterday we have been practicing I'm a soul, this is another belief system. What we believe. If my belief system is that nothing works without anger, if this is my belief system, then I'll not take any time to create thoughts which brings anger. Yesterday we challenged our belief system that anger creates things messy. Maybe we get things work on the outside, but inside we reduce our power. So we'll create a new belief system today that peace and love can get all things done for me. Is it possible? Oh my god, if you'll not speak now, how will you do it on Monday? Let's just say that we'll do it. Let's just say we will do it. We can do that, right? We can do it. Once there was a conference on Nurses Day. The topic was stress management. So we asked them, what's the cause of the stress? You know what did they say? Oh my god, it's the doctors. I didn't thought about it. I thought their work life, night shifts, that would be the cause. The imbalance would be the cause. I never thought that the answer will be when the doctors get angry, it makes us sad. I said, how is it possible? The nurses were like, no, doctors get mad. So I asked that the patient can also behave angry and erratic. So they very sweetly answered, we don't feel bad when they see it because they are sick, no? I said, they're also right. So I had a spontaneous answer that those who get angry, they're also sick, right? The sister was like, how? So I said, emotional disease. So as we saw yesterday, the things on the left hand causes disease. So anger is a disease. The program finished. The next day, one sister called me. It's very easy. Today the doctor came again. He's a very good doctor, no doubt. But he wants everything perfect. And if everything goes up and down, he gets angry. Today I did not feel bad. I created a thought, he's sick, and I did not feel bad about it. What do you think? What would have happened with her thought? So the sister said, I thought he's sick, so I did not feel bad. That's also right. Third thing the sister said, I also the sister thought, that what can I do for the other person because he is sick. At the very moment we switch off the victim mode, we become a healer. This is empathy. This is compassion. Yesterday we saw no matter who the other person is, your child, your colleague, they are all sick. If anyone is operating with the emotions on the left hand, they are in pain. Don't become a victim of their pain. Make sure you fit this in your mind. Whosoever is operating with a left hand, nobody is bad. No one is wrong. It's just that they have their own habits. And those habits are decreasing their mind power. So if there is any ego, anger, pain, stress, domination, manipulation, jealousy, all those people are in pain. People with pain, don't become a victim, become a healer of their pain. Please bring your hands like this. When we become a victim, they did this to me. That's victim. The minute I say they did this to me, I take the energy like this. They did this to me. So their energy will reach to, and my energy will decrease. I am holding them responsible for my pain. And now it becomes complicated. The relation becomes complicated. From today onwards, not like this. How will a healer be? Like, it's very easy for you to be a healer because healing is your innate personality. You have to do it on physical as well as emotional level. So, not like this. From today onwards, hand should be like this. So, those who have their hands like this, always giving, they're called Devi Devatas. And the one who gives, they have an aura which is white. When we do it like that, we get a lot of pain. Our own pain is very less. We just take the pain of others. So let's just not do it like that. So what do we learn? We don't have to get angry on the sisters? Is it like that? You go to round every patient, you give 4 to 5 to 7 minutes. But the sister, she's meeting the patients every minute. If you say something to a sister, she goes in pain. That's how you give the entire pain to the patient. The sister will still do all the work, but her aura will be blotted. Her aura will contain pain, hurt, humiliation. And that's how the patient's healing will slow down. So can we do it? That we go back and we talk to the sister very respectfully. We have to advise them. We can be strict also, but will not humiliate them. Strict is different. Anger is different. Anger becomes disrespectful. Strict is respectful. When you're strict, you're talking about the mistake. But when you're angry, you're saying that the person itself is wrong. When you're strict, you say that you're very good, but this is a mistake. When you're angry, you always like you're a bad person, you're a wrong person. But that person, the sister, is a healer in your hospital. It's not just you. The sister is also healing the patient. So keep it a target. Will not do any karma that will deplete the healing of the healer, that will reduce the power of the healer. Second thing, if you get angry at anyone, you'll forget it. You will forget it. But by the time the person doesn't heal, the person doesn't get over it, to whom will he hold responsible for his pain? So what will come to you? The pain will continue to come to you. You get angry for 30 seconds. The pain will come to you for next 8 hours. And if the other person make mistakes and the other person gets scared, that he'll get scared, and you are like, you behave peacefully, that okay, it's okay, you just smile at the other person. The other person will give you blessings the next 8 hours. So we need to decide, what do you want? These are very small investment. We don't know why do we feel heavy at the end of the day. Because early morning we make an investment. We get angry. We get angry. We just scold people. Okay, we scold people for being wrong. We go inside, we scold people. You forget it, but the other person doesn't. And the pain continues to come to you. So what do we have to do? We need to keep a target that will not get angry. Our belief system is like, if somebody is making a mistake, we have to get angry. No. Peace is power. The truth is peace is power. When we talk peacefully, power is created, and now we know there is a big role of power in a healing space. So we just need to change our belief system. Let's make a hospital a no anger zone. A lot of doctors has done it. You also try it. Make beautiful posters. Firstly, put it in your office. What happens with that poster? It's not just you who is doing it. You are also in no anger zone. Your whole team will practice it. The patient will also practice it. Patient also will start it. A time has come when people are emotionally depleted and more of reactive, and then people can react with your unit, your staff, and this should be stopped, right? This has to be stopped, especially in private hospitals where patients are like, we are paying money, we can shout. No, it should not be like that. When you come to the Delhi airport, every point where there are security checks, there is a board on Delhi airport. There is a board at Delhi airports that if somebody misbehaves, we need to put such similar boards in healthcare system as well. We have to speak, but we have to talk authoritatively and respectfully. We need to create this culture in in our hospitals as well. But first, we have to start. A few days back, I was on a flight. You know how people do shout on air hostess? We think we are allowed to do that. So a lady was shouting very badly. So the air hostess very respectfully uh, told her. So the air hostess said, "Ma'am, will when ma'am, when you speak softly, then only we'll talk." So the air hostess did a very beautiful thing. She said, "Ma'am, I'm going. Ma'am, when you decide to talk nicely, I'll come back." By the time you let people exploit you, people shall do it. Time has come. We have to protect ourselves and our staff, because when somebody just says something them, it takes a lot of time for them to heal themselves, and it affects people, and it affects the healing of the patient. But firstly, it has to start with the self. So how many of us today we make a decision that will never scold anyone in our staff? We'll get a lot of blessings every day. And when we decide this, we can do it 7 out of 10 times. And when we do it 1 or 2 times, it will not affect them. They'll be like, this doctor is very good, he's talking for our good only. But we need to make no anger zone for sure. Patient will also get to know that no anger is allowed. It's very important for our healing. So what's the first source of thoughts? First is belief system. Stress is normal, anger is normal, comparison is normal. Rajyog means, firstly, work on the operating system of belief system. And the first belief system that we change, I'm not a body, I'm not a role, I'm a soul using this body to play this role. And this will change everything. What's the second source of thoughts? Past experiences. My past experience become my thoughts. This also happened the last time. They did the same thing last time also. People do the same thing all the time. Past experiences become the source of my thoughts. So let's make a rule. Every night we sleep. Every time we sleep, let's clean the experiences which were not very good during the day. Do forgive and ask for forgiveness every night before you sleep. This should be a part of daily lifestyle so that the karma ends there only, same day, same thing. Every night we sleep, it goes in the subconscious. How many of us do remember the old things? Because we do sleep with those memories. Do you remember, mom? Our parents used to teach us that if we have a fight or an argument, make sure you solve it before you go to sleep. Because if you take it to the bed, it goes into the subconscious. You get up early in the morning, you have your tea, you're on your bed, the tea falls. What will you do immediately on your bed? You'll immediately remove the bed sheet, you'll wash it. What will you do immediately? Even before you wash it, just visualize. You're sitting on the bed, you had your tea, the tea fell on the bed. What will you do immediately? First of all, you'll remove the bed sheet. It should not go to the mattress because the subconscious is the mattress is the subconscious, and once it goes to the mattress, it will never get resolved. Till the time it's on the conscious mind, on the brain, on the bed sheet itself, it will go away. If you take it to the sleep, you'll never forget it. What did you guys have in the breakfast? You won't remember, right? But you do remember what happened 10 years back because it has gone into your subconscious. So every night, make sure you do forgive everyone, you ask for forgiveness. Meditation in the morning is extremely important. Meditation in night is compulsory. Every night you come back from the hospital, a shower is mandatory, a physical and a mental one as well. You just need to be in the shower for 30 minutes, 30 seconds only. We all have this experience that we feel very fresh after this shower. So what is that freshness? As soon as the water gets over us, the vibrations of other gets washed away. So we don't need to carry the vibration of people to our sleep. We don't need to carry the vibration of hospital to our sleep. We just need to do it for 30 seconds. So the physical shower for 30 seconds and the mental shower for 2 minutes. If somebody did not talk nicely to me, if I did not talk nicely to somebody, if somebody did wrong to me, let's ask for forgiveness. Let's forgive everyone and let's say thank you to everybody. Just make sure you clean it before you sleep. But if you just think all of it at the time of sleep, and if it goes to the subconsciousness, the next day the thoughts will start with the same. Let's just do one experiment. All the experiments are on the level of vibration. If you have some issue, argument with somebody today, and you think that what, will they talk properly to me tomorrow? What to do? You just visualize that soul, that person in front of your eyes. I, the soul, I'll connect to the supreme soul, take the power, send the vibration to the other soul, and just tell him past is past, it's over, tomorrow we have a good time. Just say it, sleep, and tomorrow just see what happens. We see communication is all about talking and writing, but the most powerful communication is through vibration. We can make or break a relationship through our vibrations only. So if you want to say something to our children, stop saying it, stop writing it. Just give vibrations. Just give vibration. Things will change. Vibration communication is the most powerful communication because it crosses the barrier of ego, of the body. When we communicate through our mouth, our ego, their attachment is in between. We are speaking, they're listening, but they're not understanding it. But when we are sending the vibration, it is a soul to soul communication. It crosses all the barriers. It is straight that IV. Bioavailability 100%. So, past belief system first, second, past experiences, and third is information. Whatever we read, listen, see, that makes our thoughts, that makes our thinking. All the problem these days, the only cause of all the mental problems that has come in last 10-15 years, the only fundamental reason is the small phone in our home, in our hands. Content consumption has increased. For hours and hours we're consuming content. When you and me were in school, why was there no stress? Because what did we have in the name of content? Our content was, we got the first TV in our times. We are the ones who have witnessed the history change. This is the change that has happened in our times. Was one newspaper, school's library, and the advice of parents and teachers, and that was a source of information. And there was stress, the word was only there in physics. Slowly first TV came, first phone came. We used to go to people's home to make a call. We used to go to people's home to watch TV. One episode per day, pure content. Everybody used to watch it together. But it was somebody's business. So it started to 5 days a week. So we used to start watching 5 days a week. So then the recording system came. Record it, watch it later. What? After that, 24/7 episodes started to come. And then they're like, people cannot sit in front of the TV every time and put everything in the phone. Make a graph. Content versus mental physical relationship, health relationship. So in every prescription, when you're writing diet, if you're not writing the emotional right, your prescription is incomplete. Emotional diet is what we watch, read, listen. Why is anxiety increasing in children? Because they're watching crime show before they sleep, and it goes into their subconscious. The whole day they study, they're working hard, but at night they're watching content, crime shows. Healer means your vibrations are pure. That's why you're not supposed to watch any such watch that decreases your power. You're not a doctor, you're a healer. Doctor means the one who knows the treatment, he just write it. Healer means your vibration will also help in treating the patient. Can we take care of our content consumption? Any one of you addicted to the phone? Anyone addicted to the phone? Let's finish this belief system of all of us. Okay, simple steps. First hour of the morning, no phone. If we don't do this de-addiction in 2025, more problems will be there in 2026. So let's do this mastery. No phone for the first hour in the morning. Not like we'll see in 2 minutes. Because if we see it in the first hour, first 2 minutes, we can't meditate. Make sure 1 hour you keep your brain for yourself, not for the world, not for anybody else. If there is something urgent, people can call. If you want to see something or if it is important, we can just simply see what's there from the hospital, the news, what people are putting. All these are not important because your subconscious is active in first hour of the morning. And let's not put anything 1 hour before we go to the sleep. So that's the first step to de-addiction. We'll have withdrawal symptoms. Our mind will be like, let's do it for 5 minutes. But no, it will take 4 to 5 days and the addiction will be over. Addiction means a slave. A slave can never become a master. Any addiction will create a personality. If you are like, I can't live without tea, that's an addiction. That's being a slave. A slave. No, we have to be the master. Any one of us want to be a slave? Do things, but be a master of your mind. Let's do it for some days. Then we'll become a master. And then we'll do things by becoming a master. Never say this that I can't do it without this. I can't live without it. No, let's not do it because this is making us a victim. Because our soul gets dependent. And how will it become a master when the situations come? If I say I can't live without tea, you have all the psychology, you know all the psychology. So let's just treat it then and there only. First hour of the morning, last hour before you go to sleep, no phone. No phone while you're having your meal. You're having no phone, no TV. And if you want to heal your patients, you can do write it in your all your patients' prescription. You need to tell them how to eat, what to eat, how the food should be made. Be- Distracted eating because can cause a lot of diseases. Our food creates our mind. This is our plate, this is food. The water, the food absorb vibrations and watching the world news. What words are gonna go inside my food? What words? And when the news gets over, I have to watch the serial. And when that gets over, I need to see the social media. 10 minutes eating should be like a ritual. It has to be divine, free of phone, free of any screen. As will be our food, so shall be our mind. As will be our water, so shall be our voice. जैसा अन्न वैसा मन, जैसी पानी वैसा वाणी. We have to create our own miracles. Why do we say which city's water you drink? Have you heard this saying? Where do you eat? Where do you drink from? Which city do you belong to? Why do we say it? Once upon a time, there was a brother in Delhi. He came from the mountains. So when he came, he was very simple and he changed over the time. And like people were like, because he's having the water of Delhi. So because water absorbs what energy, and that's what we become. In COVID, 2 years, a lot the water in COVID 2 years back, water did absorb the energy of fear. Why? Why? since the beginning that do remember God before you have your meal. Why? Because when we remember God, the power of God goes inside the meal and we become powerful. So, can we do it? No screens while we are having our food? Can we do that? Are you sure? Sure? Let's make it a rule for your children. Make it a rule for them. A lot of things can be solved if we make sure that we consume good content. If any child or any of us, we make sure that we only watch good content, our destiny will change. Last 25 years content has changed our destiny, so we need to change our content to change our destiny. Is it easy? We come home in the evening, let's put our phone on silent, or let's make it a landline, put it in one corner of the house. Only when it rings, then only we'll go. Remember that phone? That landline phone? We're sitting up, we're sitting with our family, but everybody is busy with their phones. How will beautiful relations be created? Put that phone, you are a doctor, your phone is very important. The phone will ring, you go, you take it, you put it there only. You do it first. When you do it, the others will do, your children will learn, and healing will be there. Can we do it? Anyways, we are home only for 2 hours, only 4 hours. Do you see everybody just sitting like this at home? We're sitting outside, we're sitting on the airport, we're just busy with our phones only. There are two things. First, we're not connecting, and secondly, we're consuming a lot. So, how will our thoughts become pure after that? So, what were the thoughts? Belief system, past experiences, information. When we go to the Brahma Kumari's meditation center, our source of information changes. So, early morning, we don't read the newspaper, we change our information to the godly versions. We just change our information. That creates power. So that's the cycle from thoughts to reality. First, we need to change our thoughts, and destiny will change automatically. What's the formula of thoughts to reality? The formula is what you want to happen, we have to say it has already happened. The brain cannot differentiate between real and imaginary. If we are worrying or it is real, for the brain, the instruction is that it's real. Who is the operator of a brain? We are the operator. I, the soul, I'm the operator of a brain. Your study, it stops at the brain. And that's why a lot of things we can't understand because we have not reached till the soul. We just know what the brain does. Brain actually doesn't do anything. Whatever the soul gives the instruction, the brain just gets it done. Brain is the computer, body is the robot. We think the computer is the operating the robot, but who is operating the computer? There is always an operator for the computer. So I, the soul, I'm the operator. Brain is the computer. Whatever instruction I'll put, the brain will do that. So we are working on the brain, but now we need to work on the operator behind the brain. That is I, the soul. So let's just write some thoughts. Yesterday, all of you raised your hands to the thing that we want happiness. So let's just change it. Let's make it I am always happy. Thought this law of attraction is so powerful. Once you experiment, firstly make it your own experience. Once you experiment it, once you get the experiences, You can simply say to your patients, do use the power of mind to create healing. We can increase the percentage of miracles if we use mind power along with medicine. If we are only using the medicine, if we are only using the medicine, the data only gets repeated itself. The same statistics continue, but a mind has the power to change the statistics. A mind has the power to change the statistics, and you are the most people with the highest power of mind. A lot of people, patients, they don't know the side effect of the medicine and they never experience it. But the the Google has come, some patient do Google the side effect, and that's how they suffer most of the side effects of the medicines. Information is slowing down the healing. So let's write some thoughts for ourselves. First, I am a powerful soul, emotionally independent, powerful in every situation, stable in every situation. I am a powerful soul. So, as soon as we create this thought, every day our language will change. And our language will change. We'll stop blaming others for our pain, for our hurt. We're not working on others, we're working on ourselves. Second, I am calm and stable in every situation. Calm and stable in every situation. I'm always stable. Is it important for healing to be stable and to be peaceful? Let's not say I will be calm. No, let's just say I am calm, I am stable. Third, I am always happy. I am blessed. What do you earn more, money or blessings? Give it a thought. What do you think? Do you sit back and reflect on how many blessings do you earn? We do not count our blessings. You heal one patient once. You earn the money once only, right? But he never forgets you. We earn money once, but blessings we earn for a lifetime with every patient, and not just with the patient, right? We earn blessings from the patient, their spouse, their children, their parents. The whole family radiates blessings. So, one patient interaction, one time money earning, lifetime earning of blessings. So, now you go and calculate how many blessings are we earning every day. No other profession earns so many blessings. So, if every day you remind yourself that I'm blessed, my life is going with the blessing of God in people. We thought we are living on the basis of money. No, we're living on the basis of blessings. So every day, let's remind ourselves blessing is my sustenance. And every day, when we'll earn so many blessings, and if any patient gives anything other than blessings, any curse, we won't even remember. Next line. Let's put our own thought. Put your personal thought into it. Only vocabulary is important. We don't have to write I'm not doing this, I'm not doing this, I should do this. No. We have to write I am this. I am. This is very important. Not I could be, would be, should be, wish. I am. That is very important. If somebody has a habit of not being punctual, they try to be on time, but they're not able to do it. So, what to do? Let's use law of affirmation. India has this thing since years and years that thoughts create reality. So, if somebody comes late, what will they say? I am, I'm punctual, I'm on time. What's better than that? I'm always before time. See, it's your power. Every thought will manifest. If you'll say I'm on time, you'll be on time. If you'll say before time, you'll reach before time. So you just have to change your coding. Some people do get hurt very early. What to write? I have to write I'm untouched by people's behavior and opinion. Nobody can touch my thoughts. Some people need approval and validation from people. People will say I'm good, then only I'll feel good. What to write? Will write. I write. I accept everyone. Everyone accepts me. No need of validation. Don't be a beggar. Be a giver. I accept everyone. Everyone accepts me. My every relationship is based on trust. This is very important for us. This is very important. Family, patient, colleagues. My every relationship is based on trust. When we every time say patient don't trust, this will manifest. Every time you say this, it will manifest. So let's just say patient completely trust me. Let's just say it, and the results you'll see. The results you'll see. My every relationship stand on trust. My every relationship is in harmony. Conflict finished. And if you have any conflict with anyone, let's make a thought with their name. They and I get along extremely well. Put their name into it. Extremely well. This is my most beautiful relationship. What do we think? We are like, what problem does this person have with me? I try so many times, but this doesn't work out. Our natural thought process has become negative. Let's just change it. Let's change it to positive. Him and I have a beautiful relationship. Then, for a body, my body is perfect and healthy always. My body is perfectly fine and healthy. Always. Always is very important. Every day we see so many diseases. We feel like disease is normal, but no. Health is normal. My body is perfect and healthy always. If there is any parameter in the body, let's make a different thought for it. My BP is normal. My blood sugar is normal. It works like magic, but it's not magic. It's using the power of mind. My blood pressure is normal, 120/80. You have to write it with figure. What exactly do you want? My blood sugar is normal, and put the figure in there. And when you do experiment that at yourself, and when you'll treat others, so what do you have to do it with your patient? You have to treat it. You have to tell them that we are giving you the medicine, but along with that you have to use the power of thought. Give them the thought. You'll be thinking I can't do it, but once it becomes your experience and it helps in healing the patient faster, you'll definitely do it. We have so many doctors who are practicing this. Spirituality is a science. Spirituality is a science of power of the mind. Don't think this is not scientific. It is the science of the power of mind. And when spirituality and science will come together, miracles will start becoming a normal way. Not sometimes. And this power only India has. The books, the thoughts that have become, that came from the outer world, we need to learn it. But we need to create our own miracles. We need to learn, but we need to create our own miracles. When we tell the side effects to any patient, if he takes that information as it is, he'll definitely have those side effects. You remember 25 to 30 years back, patient was not given the full information. Now, the more the information we are giving the patient, it is affecting the body even more. So the role of the doctor is to give the information in the right vocabulary. You have to give the information but in the right vocabulary that should help in healing the patient. You have to practice this along. One is for the thought, one is for the body, one is for the relationship, and one thought for mind. I'm easy, I have more time than I need, and I get extremely well. I'm easy, I have a lot of time, mine, and the relation of me with time is beautiful and beautiful. These are the thoughts we need to create every day to create miracles and magic in our life. Next thought. Sometimes we feel like this should happen like this should happen like this, what to do, when to do. So, what we have to think? Everything is happening in the right way, in the right manner, at the right time. That should be our thought. Everything is happening in the right manner, at the right moment, in the right way, at the right time. That should be our thought. Everything that is happening to me is perfect, in the perfect manner, at the perfect time. So, as you'll repeat these thoughts, your decisions will, your intuition will start working, and all your decisions are going to turn out right. Leave one line blank for yourself for any situation in your life, and you'll create the thought. Whatever the situation is, what's the first thought should be? Just create a positive, powerful thought. Create a solution oriented thought. Work with this thought God has given to us. As soon as the situation comes, give it the first thought. This situation has come for my benefit. This situation has come for my benefit. As soon as any situation comes, put this thought. As soon as we create this, the situation goes down, we go higher, and we just win it. How many of us experienced that something happened? We felt that it's not right, but years later we thought that no, it's good. Just look around. Just look around. This is the percentage. But at the moment when it happened, we were like, no, it's wrong, it's wrong, it's wrong. But if we had thought of this at the very moment that everything is right, this is right, destiny will go in other direction. Let's create a relation with the situation. Do bless every situation. The situation will change. Every situation, as soon as it comes, we have to say, this has come for my benefit only. No other thought should be there. With full trust, we have to say this. Now, one thought for ourselves. Whatever we want in our life, let's just say it has already happened. Let's write a thought for ourselves, whatever we want in life, and we have to write it in a way that has already happened. Next thought: every patient interaction is a divine experience. So the treatment that we're gonna give, that's gonna be perfect for sure, but the experience will become a divine experience, not just for us, but for them as well. If this morning you have a plan, we have this surgery, we have this procedure, let's make a thought for them. This surgery will be a divine experience. You know everything, perfect. But we need to create an energy for that, right? This surgery will be a divine experience. One small practice, let's do it. Before every surgery, everything is ready, the table is ready, the tray is ready. Just before you start, take out 10 seconds for everyone in the team. Let's just go for 10 seconds silence, and let's create a collective same thought. Let's do a collective right thinking that will change, that will create the vibrations of the OT. Let's not just start just like that. Just take 10 seconds of silence, 10 seconds of power of vibration, power of healing. We are instrument of that divine power. He's using us, and through us he's making this surgery, this procedure successful. Along with that, it will be a divine experience for all of us. 10 seconds before the procedure, 10 seconds after the procedure, gratitude. And one thought of gratitude towards God. And say, this soul will get healed perfectly and will reach home. And then you'll see there will be no complications after the surgery. We have heard that blessings will make the impossible possible, because blessing is a high energy word. So for 10 seconds, let's before we start, 10 seconds after we finish, let's give blessings. Some of the doctors who have started this, now the unit is so much habitual of this, any day the doctor forgets it, the nurses remind that. It is a collective energy of the same thought. It aligns the energy of everyone. It changes the vibration of that place. We don't have to do it in a rush. Nothing will get late within 10 seconds. And within 10 seconds, the energy will change. So, we were doing an experience one time. A brother has some machine, and we could see the oro. There was a small machine like that. So all the doctors were sitting, and he asked one of the doctors to test the doctor. So doctor came in front of everyone on the stage, and we checked the aura of that doctor, and his aura was very good, and it did influence 10 feet. And what he did was he asked the doctor to get angry, to remember the time he got angry, and we checked the vibration again, and their aura reduced from 10 feet normally to 3 feet in anger. Then we asked him to take some water, have this water, and before you have this water, you have to put, I'm a powerful soul, I'm calm and stable always, I'm child of the God, and have this water. And then we check the aura again, and the aura expanded. Energy doesn't take years, it just takes 10 seconds, few seconds it takes. So before operating, in operation theater, let's create collective energy. You can be confident, but any of your junior or staff is not happy, he has some fear, they have some stuff at their home, things going on, they're they're working with with their hands, but the brain is still with the story back at their home. We are responsible for life over there. And when we are doing that, we surrender ourselves to the God and stable our mind. The healing will increase. The healing will increase because you started with a calm mind. So who who can do that? So let's just write down. I'm a powerful soul. I'm an instrument of the divine power. I'm a instrument of the divine power. God is using us to create a divine surgery, and then start, and that will change the energy. The person, the person on the OT table, he did remember God. His family is praying outside, but the one who is going to do the procedure, he has to pray. He needs to remember God, right? It just take 10 seconds. Just talk to God. Ask him what to do. He will tell us. While you're writing any prescription for any patient, ask God for 1 second what to do. He'll guide you. And what to do at the end. Last thought. God's love, power, and blessing is a white light, divine energy circle is around me. It is protecting me every second and every moment. God's power and blessings is a divine circle of protection around me. I'm always protected by God. God is always with me. What will happen with this thought? What will happen with this thought? As soon as you'll draw this energy circle, the energy of the other person will be blocked by the energy circle, because it's a higher energy circle and lower energies cannot enter, but this higher energy can reach everybody. You remember this flood in the Uttarakhand? Have you seen the temple? It all the hotels, the houses, they broke down, but the temples, the water just stops there. It doesn't enter. How does the water know that this is a house, or this is some divine spiritual temple? How does this happen? Higher vibrations. The water, the negative vibration, it cannot enter the higher vibration place. So if you'll do it every day, if you create vibrations, high vibration, no lower vibrations can affect you. The floods. Whenever you're sitting in a car, just take 1 second. God is always with me. God's love and blessings is around this car, and we're gonna have a very smooth drive. We're sitting in the car, we are sitting in train, we're in a flight. Make sure you make the divine energy circle around you. And that's how the entire energy changes and our destiny changes. To draw that Suraksha Karvach around your hospital as well. God's power and blessing is around this house, around this hospital as well. Every patient is healthy, every patient is healing and going back home happily. God's blessing and love and power is a protection, divine protection circle around me, around this hospital. Life will become smooth. My life is perfect. My destiny is perfect. My life is perfect. My destiny is perfect. Let's create the right thoughts and let's create a beautiful destiny. And let's repeat these thoughts and affirmations every day. Let's repeat them at first time in the morning, last time before we go to sleep. Put it in a diary. Do write them before you go to sleep. This will help you a lot. It will just take 1 minute, but the destiny will change. Miracles will become a normal way of living. Before you sleep, repeat these thoughts. When you get up in the morning, say thank you to God, and we reach a higher energy. Say thanks to God, say thanks to my mind, my body, thanks to people, thanks for the time, thanks for the nature. For everybody you say thanks to, your relation will improve. And while you're just going to the washroom, you're brushing, make sure you're repeating the affirmation. This is your, that should be your song. Gratitude should be your song. I'm a pure soul, I'm a happy soul, I'm a healthy soul, God is always with me. Just to repeat them every time. If somebody, some, if there is a patient in your department is critical, make sure before you make sure before you sleep you give him good vibration. Before you go to sleep, do bless the patient, the soul, and in the morning you ask the sister, how's the patient? You'll see the results. That is what is called healing. So make a bundle of your 8 to 10 thoughts and start it from tomorrow morning. First thought in the morning. In the earlier days, we used to say, whom did you Whom did you see early morning? No, it was not the face. It was a first thought in the morning. What did I see on the screen of my mind? The first thing. So, first thought, thank you, God. I'm a powerful soul. I'm very happy. My every patient interaction is devised. Every patient trusts me. This should be a song. And the third time, and third thing, first thing in the morning, second thing every time before you sleep, and 1 second thought, 10-second thought every time before you eat your meal or have your water. Just 10 seconds, because the water and the food carry vibration of people. So never have your water just like that. Just wait for 10 seconds, put the vibration of God, and then have that water. You remember in every ritual, water is used. We take the water in our hand, we say some mantras, and we spread that water around. Because water acts as a purifier. And first thing, we need to purify the water. No matter how busy you are, no matter how busy you are, as you don't have your meal before you wash your hands. So just take this water. Let's hold your glass of water. Nobody will get to know what you're doing. Nothing. Just before you have your water, 2 seconds. I'm a powerful soul. I'm perfect healthy. I'm always happy. God's energy blessing is with me. And have that water. This just take 10 seconds. This just takes 10 to 15 seconds. When you do it, for some days you'll see the results. This is in the culture of India since ages. As will be the water, so shall be your voice. The water of the hospital vibrates at fever. So we need to purify the water with the power of God. So we have to do it first thing in the morning, last thing in the morning, and anytime we are having a water. And our thoughts will create the reality. And any situation comes, just Add a thought to this diary. Make a thought in a way that whatever you want has already happened. So let's just do it every time before we have our meal, every time we have water. Let's put the vibration of God into it. We have to tell the patient how to eat, what to eat, how to cook. Let's do one more thing. In a hospital, at our homes, that in the kitchen, high energy words should always be playing. There should be some spiritual music that should keep on playing in the kitchen. Healing will happen. Every time you want your patients to heal, we need to check the vibration of the food as well, not just the nutrition. Shouting, yelling should not be allowed in the kitchen. Let's teach people in a hospital that the food will affect the healing of the patient, and let's play high energy words in the kitchen, in our homes, in our hospitals. Can we do that? The vibration of the food will change. Let's play high energy words in the kitchen. All the food, the water, the materials in the kitchen will start improving. There is a garden at Brahma Kumari's. There is a project at Brahma Kumari's called yogic farming, meditative farming. Do watch the Povan at Abu Road. You can see the vibration if you take a vegetable, some vegetable from the market, and you grow it at your own home. What's the difference? The one that grows in home, it grows with good vibration, with love, with care. Make sure you eat only home cooked food. We never know the person who is making the food outside, what vibration he's going through. The food affects the mind, and it's a big science. So in the kitchen, at our home, and in the hospital, make sure we play high energy words. And let's repeat these thoughts every time, every morning, every night, and every time before we have a meal. So let's just sit straight. Sit straight. Let's have a dinner in silence tonight. Let's have a dinner in silence today. Let's create some thoughts for our children as well. And while we are making our food, let's put this thought that our children always listens to us. So as soon as the food arrives on the table, let's repeat this thought. Let's repeat these thoughts every time before we have a meal. And let's put one more thought. Our home is heaven. Our home is Swarg. Relation energy changes, relations improve. Our home is heavenly, full of love, respect, happiness, and health. So let's just sit straight. Let's sit in silence. Let's repeat the thoughts that we remember. Let's look at ourselves, repeat those thoughts. Look at ourselves. I'm a point of light. Repeat gently. I am a powerful soul. I am a happy soul. I am calm and stable in every situation. My body is perfectly fine and healthy always. My all relationships are strong. My all relations are based on trust. My destiny is perfect. Every situation comes for my benefit. Everything that is happening is perfect, in the perfect way, at the perfect time. God's love, power, and blessings is a divine circle of protection around me. Let's make a protection circle of white divine light around us, around me. I, the soul, I am a godly angel. I, the angel, I heal everyone. God uses me to heal everyone. I am the instrument. Let's go to the planning hall. Let's scan our life. Let's scan our children's life. And let's create a powerful thought, a solution oriented thought for ourselves. And this will become a language. We'll, we'll sit here in silence and we'll get a godly gift from here. We'll come on stage. One by one, slowly, slowly in silence. Om Shanti.